What's poppin', family? Welcome back. Got a little early morning recording here. What time is it? 8:07. This episode is gonna take you through what it's really like trying to learn how to do this day trading thing. And that means it's probably not good, because everything about this journey is not fucking roses and winds and Lambos. This is what it really is. This morning, I had a plan coming in. Plan started to play out, and I just outsmarted myself. I've been reading a book by Tom Hugard, I forgot, Best Loser Wins. And it talks about, doing the opposite of what retail traders do, because everybody fails, and add to your winners, cut your losers. So I had all this stuff floating in my mind, so I was trying to implement a little bit of it, because if you read a book and you don't implement none, you're wasting your time. But anyways, let's get to the damn point, Jared. Here we go. We had a nice run up here to this PD array, 1 hour fair value gap. I anticipated that. I forgot about this news here though, so I actually went long right in here somewhere to get to, I wanted like a little 4 point scalp to get to this liquidity level here. Completely forgot about news at 8:30, and so that was my mistake. Quickly got stopped out because we dropped all the way over here and I was long, right? Dusted myself off, dust yourself off and try again. And then we came down here, and I knew there was some liquidity down here. Relative equal lows. Bam, we sweep that. I go fucking long. Easy peasy. Went long one contract, added in here somewhere. Bam, took like, 12 points or whatever. That washed out my loss from this scalp and put me into profit for one of my eval accounts. I have 3. Awesome. What a fucking win. Like, discipline-wise, emotionally, took that quick loss, hopped right back in with a nice little logical thesis, take a win. Didn't really feel euphoric, was feeling nice here. I was proud of myself. Now my next goal was to bring my second eval account back to in profit. Not a revenge trade, but if I see what I'm looking for. And I want to switch to this screen over here, because this, I should be happy because it fucking played out this way. But this is a screenshot that I had prior to even 8:30. This is the M15 over here. I was expecting a pullback into this PD array, and then there's some liquidity up here or some areas of interest that I'm looking to short. And so I wrote this before market open, and it played out exactly how I expected. We go here after the whole news thing, have a nice run up, take that run up, get to my area of interest. It's not the cleanest thing that I was, looking for. I like seeing displacement, a clean swing low, swing high, then a break, right? Market structure break. And we got all that, and then I missed this. I didn't get short up here. This is not that clean. I could have, and in hindsight, it was probably a decent short, because my risk would be so little if I tried up here. It's like, okay, take a 3-point loss, but what are you, potentially gonna be making, right? In hindsight, obviously, it would have been nice because it worked out right here. But we get down here, break this swing low. I'm pretty confident we're going lower. I mark out this breaker block, and I get short right in here somewhere. Tap in here. We go down a little bit. I think I added another one. But all in here, I'm thinking about Tom Hugard and the book I'm reading, and I'm like, your mind is telling you everything to avoid pain. And then, am I avoiding getting the pain of stopping out, or am I avoiding the pain of being wrong? And I'm contemplating whether I'm gonna move my stop loss or not. I don't know, it was right here somewhere. My stop was above the breaker, blah, blah, blah. After being in this shit for like what seems like eternity, but probably 15 minutes, we get to this candle here, and I'm like minus 2 points in profit. And let's see, so let's put it somewhere right here. I'm like, you know what? I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna sit here and my trade's wrong. I'm not gonna wait and lose more money, This shit should have played out already. I'm gonna stop myself out. So I closed my shit right here for like 2 contracts, minus 2 points. So not bad, but the second eval account was more in red, which I wasn't really worried about. But then this happens right after I get out. 2 candles, 5-6 points, holy shit. Now I'm thinking, wow, we swept liquidity here, we gotta go back up to these relative equal highs. Holy shit, I'm a genius. Well, not a genius. A genius would have fucking took this ride, took profit, and then ride it back up, right? But we have triple top here, so I get back long. I switch my fucking bias, my pre-game plan, because I'm thinking we swept liquidity here. There's nothing down here. I mean, there is liquidity here, but it's not like relative equal lows or anything. We had some liquidity here. Like, I didn't expect it to go that low, and you know, I'm sure a lot of people got fucked right now. But I go long, and look at this. You know, I get stopped out. I went long, bigger size too, because I don't know if it was part of revenge trading or if I was confident that we had to go back up here. I really thought we had to go back up here. And it's like, okay, bam, needed a little liquidity, bam, get up here. And I was wrong. So I took a fat ass loss, 4 ES contracts, and that second eval account, it didn't auto liquidate me, but I'm pretty sure I'm close to blowing it. I don't know, I gotta go check the rhythmic. This is the real truth to learning how to day trade. This is what I call pain. My plan was playing out, had a good entry, not the top, but you don't need the top. I was in, outsmarted myself, stopped myself out, and then, you know, I don't really want to think about what I missed out on, but just to ingrain this in my fucking head and maybe your head, this was wherever I entered, you know. I think my target was like 409 actually, these lows over here. So I would have hit that easily and it would have kept going right here. So that's a nice 10-point win. On 2 contracts, I would have been done for the day. Probably wouldn't even have had a runner. Maybe I would have added because I've been reading that book. This is what shambles looks like. When I first did it, I was pretty upset, but I think more importantly, I have to burn this into my memory. A rule that I already had, but you know, I just tried to be more advanced than I actually am, is don't move your stop, don't move your target, unless it almost hits it and rejects it, then you fucking get out. But and definitely don't just switch your bias like that. It's like this goes down, goes back up, that's fine, your original thesis didn't play out, but it's not something that you just up, down, you're not trying to make every move. Like ICT doesn't even do that. So that is my video for today. That's really unfortunate considering, you know, I just went through how well I played the morning. I took that losing trade, bounced back instantly. Just unfortunate way, you know, but at the end of the day, that eval account, I didn't risk much real money, but my mental capital and emotions are kind of drained right now considering I fucking had the play. So that is day trading from a intermediate, beginner, whatever the fuck you want to call me, type level, and it's okay. The best loser wins. I'm gonna be back at PM session, see if I can find another setup, and if not, maybe take tomorrow off. I hope y'all kept it green. Hope you guys learned something from this. Just remember, man, keep your blinders on and stick to what you're doing. Until next time, see ya.